Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Pisces. Hi Pisces, this is going to be for, actually this is your bonus reading, but this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs as well as the cross watcher of the Pisces. We're just going to get right into it. You can do it, put your back into it. You guys have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. First card. Feels quite self-explanatory. There's something that could be holding you back or that has been holding you back. There's some sort of calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You free yourself and look at what ends up happening. You call it in, whatever it is that you're trying to get. Something tells me that this is something that you really, really want. And it doesn't even have to be a soulmate, but I have a feeling it is. It feels like you're going through all the motions. You are doing intentions, writing it down, doing full moon, new moon rituals, you're doing cleanses, you're lighting candles, you're rubbing crystals all over yourself, you're doing things that ringing bells, fuck, I don't even know. And it's not working. And the reason is because you can go through all of the motions of things and do all those things, ringing of the bells and lighting candles, but if your energy is not, if you're not a match to what it is you want, it's very hard to manifest it. It's hard for you to become a magnet to it. This is putting you off in energy so that what you want, you're not a match to, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, it's still Mercury in retrograde and I have sometimes difficulty articulating it. So this that either restricts or weighs you down, holds you back, is keeping you from being the right frequency, the right energy for this. You get rid of that, you become the right energy, boom. This could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. For some of you, this could be someone that you have already met. But I have a feeling it's not going to be a whole bunch of you. First card, Ace of fucking Cups. I told you. You get on the right frequency. Look at that. It comes in immediately, like instantaneously it comes in. Ace of Cups. My cup runneth over. It's self-love first and foremost, right? But it also is extreme love and emotions. It's true love. But it's coming from in this place of being completely vulnerable. So to be honest with you, you're going to call it in when you kind of throw caution to the wind and just basically even say, like, there's no conditions to it. You're not trying to control the narrative of it, of who, why, what, when, where. Maybe that's what you got to free yourself from too, is just the narrative of you trying to control who it is, when it is, and how it happens. Maybe you still have this very clear idea. It's John Doe. It's Jane Doe, right? You still have this clear idea of, oh, it's Julio, it's Kevin. And it's like the universe is going, she keeps saying it, and that's why it's not manifesting, because it ain't them. Now, you do have the Page of Swords energy, right? So this could be a younger air sign, but the Page of Swords is spying and doing more research. Five of Wands, fighting it. See, it fell on the Ace of Cups, fighting it, and then look, the Tower, fighting it, off in alignment. This is why divine intervention happens. This is why the Tower will come, because we see the signs, we feel it in our gut, but we don't listen. We stay in something too long. We don't leave when we're supposed to. Divine intervention, they come in, they wreak havoc, shit hits the fan, it becomes chaotic, but what it means is now that if you don't free yourself, they'll free you. How they free you, now that's where we can't control it, because sometimes it's very pleasant and mild, meaning sometimes the Tower can just be bringing someone new into our life very suddenly, but sometimes it's not very pretty and subtle, but it is always in hindsight, right? In retrospect, we look and we go, it's a gift, no matter how it happens, subtle or not. You don't free yourself, the Tower comes. It feels like some of you are actually trying to control it too. I don't blame you. Like, I remember back in the day, I was so sure about it being a particular person, and then that didn't work out. And I was like, I get it, universe. And then I thought it was another person and another person. And it's like, I get it. I really do. I know how hard it is to just let it go and free yourself from the expectation of how it's supposed to happen or who it's going to be. You have here the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That could very well be your energy, or you're dealing with another water sign. Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is not someone who sits by and lets shit just come to her. She doesn't just eat shit, is my point. She's pretty outspoken, and she's very alpha in her own right. She wouldn't be the damsel in distress, if you will. She wouldn't be the victim. She wouldn't be the damsel in distress. He doesn't know how to deal with that, is what it feels like. He doesn't know how to approach that type of an energy. He might be used to people that are very dependent and, codependent, or that are very toxic, or that run to him first and that fall at his feet. He don't know how to handle a bad bitch. Or vice versa. You don't know how to handle a man who knows how to handle his damn self. Kang dang-a-lang. Very charismatic with the Queen of Wands, but they're just very alpha. Ten of Pentacles. A solid, committed offer is attached to this Ace of Cups. So this would be a possible forever option. Now, how long is forever? White Rabbit said just 1 second sometimes. So, honey, time is an illusion. But this could also be financial support too, right? Like finally being stable financially, being financially independent. But this also can be about a long-term committed relationship. You have here the Chariot also. And the Chariot is all about forward progress and movement. It could be a Cancerian. So somebody here wants to take things to the next level with you. Maybe you didn't meet them yet though, so don't compare them to the fuck faces you have in your life right now if you have fuck faces. I told you, Kang dang-a-lang, see? So whether it's a male or female that you're dealing with, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. If they're fire, they would be Aries, Leo, Sag, but they don't have to be. These are just alpha people. They don't sit around and take shit. They're not victims either. They would get up and they would go. They would be high vibrational. Now, they don't always have to be, because sometimes this kind of an energy can be low vibrational, right? And so they could be whatever, only looking for sex and things like that. But this is high vibes. I feel it. High vibe people. They're very independent. If you play games with them, they're out. They don't try and play games with you. Seven of Swords. It's like somebody here could also feel like it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Seven of Swords is also trying to get away with something, being deceptive. Nine of Swords. So, for some of you, it's not even that the other person's being deceptive, and that's not for everybody, because for a lot of people, you're meeting deceptive fucks. Use discernment. But for a lot of people, the deceptor is yourself, is the person looking back in the mirror. Why? Well, many of you know exactly why. Maybe you're not high vibed and you're still not quite, whatever you're doing. For some of you, it could just very well be self-sabotage, right? The Seven of Swords would be someone who's trying to get away with something too. Maybe someone here is trying to get away with actually putting in the work. You have here the Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups. Fear that it will not come. Worries and fears that I'll miss it. What if I don't recognize him or her? What if it doesn't happen? A friend of mine recently, because, I get that way too. I give the best advice. Like I'm going to give you right now. I'm going to tell you can't miss it. What if I miss it, Missy? You can't miss it. I know that. But when I'm in the situation, I'm like, well, what if I miss it? So when I tell you, I know both ends of the stick here, and I know. And a really close friend of mine who's been reading for me, he had mentioned, you can't miss it. And I know that. I know that. But in the moment, what if I miss it? You can't miss this. This, you can't miss it. You know how you miss it? by not becoming a match to it. That's how you miss it. By you not doing what you're supposed to do, that's how you miss it. You can't miss it. Fear of what if I can't, but what if? Look, the ships. Ships are movement. It's travel. It could be trips. Somebody here could travel a lot for work or for fun. Let's hope not for fun, because right now, you know, it's not the best time to travel. But this could be a lot of somebody's job. They travel a lot. This can also be about movement forward. Ships are coming in. Navigation, too. Maybe that's the kind of work they do for a living. Exploration, too. It's like uncharted territories. So dramatic. So dramas. No, the stork, pregnancy. Changes, new beginnings, birth of something new. It's the beginning of something new. This is huge. In the next chapter, for some of you, it's pregnancy. This is a lifetime partner. It's if you have been saying nothing's happening, that would indicate something happens. But something can only happen if there's space. Right? You have to be open to it. Are you open to something happening or you're not? The moon. Cycles and phases, illusions, shadow, what's hidden, what you can't see. Some of you can't actually see the new beginnings yet. And for some of you, it's been right in your face, but you don't see it for what it is. It's a mirage. What does that mean? Well, I think you know what it means, actually. And I'm going to read it from the book, too. Cycles, shadows, unseen, dreams. So some of you, obviously, you're Pisces. You guys would be lucid dreamers. Delusion, fantasies. The delusion part, be very careful about, because sometimes Pisces can get very in their, water signs in general, but Pisces a lot, they can be very in their heads about the illusionary thing where it's not what it is, but it is to them from their perspective, but they're looking at things through rose-colored glasses or from a whole nother motherfucking perspective. So be careful about delusions. Fantasies, revelation, fear, emotions, nurturing affection, creativity, imagination, and premonition. Cycles of life, dreams, or shadowy situations, being intuitive or psychic. One more, please. For Pisces and Pisces cross-watcher. The key. There's your new beginning, the door opening into this new cycle. Some of you, it's a literal moving into a new place, right? Again, having the key, meaning you have control. This is what I think is incredible, is we want to control everything and control the narrative. And what they're saying is that you got to just release and let go to do that. And you feel like you don't have control over it, but you have the biggest control of all. The control to let it be, let it ride. If you're familiar with, that term, let it ride. This is unlocking something. You're going to be unlocking something that could have been hidden from you too. Maybe it's a new job opportunity. Maybe it's a person. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. Very important, because it's part of the visualizations, y'all. Yes. Your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. Some of you are feeling this pull to move, to start a new job, to start a new business. Some of you have this intuitive hits going, I shouldn't be in this relationship anymore. For those of you, and that falls into the moon also, yeah, with the intuition. It's saying your intuition is correct. Now, that's not going to be for all of you, so you're going to have to feel that out. Waves of prosperity, new abundance, and exciting opportunities wash over you now. All right. One more. More oracles for you, Pisces. Journey. Oh, I love this. It's like she's at a crossroads almost. It's kind of like the infinite opportunities available. You have all these options to choose from. You're not stuck. Matter of fact, you're the complete opposite of stuck. You're water. You're Pisces. You're free flowing. Don't ever forget that. And deceit. That's a delusions and illusions thing, that in the fantasy thing somehow is in this deceit. Maybe sometimes people try and pull one over on you, but your gut tells you, mm-mm. Sometimes maybe they appear like everything's great, like everything's gold, but your gut goes, mm-mm, mm-mm. However that works for you. Be careful somebody ain't trying to pull one over on you. Or you not trying to pull one over on your damn self or on someone else. I don't want to be with him. I don't love her. Whatever it is. Oh, I'm very happy, but inside you dying inside. Like, it's, be careful, okay? Now, I want to thank you all for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, and I have the same handle on TikTok because laughter is the best medicine. I've been having a ball. I've been on there like a month or so now, and it's just been hilarious. So follow me there. And if you want to book a reading with me, please check the description box below. Everything I offer is there. When you email me, put it in the title of the email what it is that you want so I know what to invoice you, okay? I will see you guys real soon when I do the second half of July readings. Love you, bye.